Hello, it's Mike Less, and it is Saturday, July 8th, 2017, and I am out in the field where we are baling some wheat straw today, and we are just east of Greenford, Ohio on State Route 165, and I am out in the field with a John Deere 2640 tractor pulling a rotary rake, and also a John Deere 7700 tractor pulling a Deere 375 round baler. This field is farmed by my cousin, John Less, and a local farmer here is buying some straw out of the field, and he is here. He's going to round bale some of this, and then he's going to square bale it, but I missed out on that. We had a family reunion going on today, and we were just about a quarter-mile away from here, so I drove my dad's Kubota UTV down here and got a little bit of footage to make this video. The field I am standing in here is part of the original Less farm. My great-grandfather, when they moved over from Luxembourg, the Less family all went to eastern Iowa in the Dubuque, Iowa area, Cascade area, and my great-grandfather moved back to northeast Ohio to start an apple orchard. And this is part of the original farm. The green field you see behind there, it has soybeans in, was part of my grandpa's farm later, but this field here went from my great-grandpa to my Uncle Paul, or actually my dad's Uncle Paul. And this is now owned by his daughter, but my cousin John rents this. It connects to his farm, and he now farms all of this original Less farm. So originally a lot of this ground here was apple trees, and as I was a kid the apple trees were starting to disappear, and now most apple trees in northeast Ohio, there's still a few orchards, but most of them are gone and turned into cropland. The green field you see in the background right there, I did a video there 2 years ago. That was in wheat, and they were square baling that, and that video is on my YouTube channel from about 2 years ago. But I thought I'd make a short video here with the 7700 and a round baler, just a couple shots from the ground and from the air. The John Deere 7700 tractor was around 130 PTO horsepower, and you could get this in two-wheel drive or, as seen here, with the mechanical front wheel assist front axle. And the John Deere 375 round baler makes a 5-foot wide by up to 4-foot tall bale. This field will most likely sit here the rest of the year and then be planted into corn next spring. When my Uncle Paul was farming this ground, I just remember he had a lot of Ford tractors, and his big tractor at the time was a white 2155. If I remember correctly, he had a John Deere 6600 combine. Just behind me here used to be apple trees, and one thing I do remember is I was in about 6th or 7th grade. It was spring break, and I took off across the apple orchard on my dirt bike. Of course, I had a helmet on, and my Uncle Paul was out pruning apple trees, and he had no idea who I was, but I know he run across several rows of apple trees, stopped me, and gave me a pretty good butt chewing. Had no idea who I was, just thought I was someone passing through. A few weeks later, he found out it was me, and he told my grandpa if I knew it was him, I probably would have never said a word, but that's all part of it. As I mentioned, the field you're seeing ahead of the tractor there that's in soybeans right now, that was one of my grandpa's fields, and I had spent a lot of tractor time in that field as a kid. And that field, as I remember, was mostly sweet corn when I was growing up. Grandpa and my uncle used to grow over 100 acres of sweet corn every summer, so that was a big part of their business with the apple orchard. Anyhow, thanks for watching my video, and I gave you a little bit of Less history there as well.